What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another DanChro update. And we have a director's letter. First one we've had in quite a bit of time. I think they said like 3 months or something like that. Let's jump in and let's check this out. So, director's letter volume 3. Now, that's not a 3. 3! It's interesting that we've only had 3 in like almost a year's time, but they do kind of address that here. So, it says, thank you for always playing and supporting DanChro. It's been almost 3 months since the last director's letter. Called it. And the development team has been working hard to ensure everyone enjoys the upcoming 1-year anniversary. 1-year anniversary is what? It's June, July, August, 2 months away. So, yeah. Man, it's been a year already. And we'll discuss the new content, scheduled release, blah, 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 blah. Let's get into it. So, June implementation. The new content, Abyss Exploration, which is introduced in Director's Letter Volume 3, was intended to be implemented in June and allows players to freely explore the depths of the dungeon, spanning multiple floors and face off against formidable enemies. Awesome. New content. Always about new content. We plan for users to be able to explore the dungeon, obtain exclusive battle items that are only available there. Okay, so it sounds a lot like if you remember Rampage from DanMemo, real OG players would remember Rampage. Like Rampage went away like what, year 2, year 3, something like that. Rampage did not last long. It was a weird, quirky event, but it was very stamina based or yeah. Anyway, like. Without ways to, a lot of ways to regen stamina and whatnot, it was really, really, really difficult. So, not stamina. What was the it was based on? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Essentially, you had no way to restore mana, like aside from like one random assist. And at the time, at least, we got a whole bunch of them later on down the road. But that would be really fun. I did enjoy Rampage quite a bit, though the limitations made it a bit annoying sometimes. But, hopefully, I mean, once again, it's been very clear they're paying attention to DanMemo and to the fans. They've done a lot of things to fix it. I won't say it's perfect, but give them credit where credit's due. They've done a lot to fix a lot of problems. The main reason for the delay are as follows. The list of update items to improve playability took longer than anticipated. It happens. The gameplay extended beyond the initial conception when creating the new play content. So, in other words, what they're saying is, we had this grandiose idea. And, like, with video games, like, we wanted it in June. It's still coming in June. It's just coming later in June, it seems. But I think we all remember certain games that were released way before they were ready. So kudos to them for kind of delaying that. It felt like this current event was taking a little long. So, and I'm good with that, frankly, because I still need to finish the summons on that. So we'll do some of that here shortly. Hopefully we'll be able to do another round of summons tomorrow and probably finish them up Sunday. It'd be really nice. Apologize for the delay in implementation. It is what it is. Well, the official... Okay, so this is like a image that kind of shows you what they're working on. Well, the official implementation date will be announced later. We plan to implement a beta version around the second week of July for final adjustments. Okay, so they're basically going to give us a taste of it in July. Okay, that's fine. A month is not bad. A month is not really that big of a deal. We hope to gather feedback from playing the beta version. Oh, okay. So basically, they're going to give us a taste of it, and then they're probably going to have like a feedback section. So those of you guys that are really like invested in this game being as good as DanMemo was, play this. I know there's a lot of people out there like, it's not DanMemo, I'm not going to play it. Play the beta and give them feedback. If you want a good game, 100%, this is how you get a good game. They clearly want feedback. They want to hear what the players want. I know the numbers haven't been great for this game. They clearly have accepted that. They know what's up. Your feedback will help them improve in all the ways you'd like for them to improve. So, we have a way for our voices to be heard. Super important. I had to do a double take on that item for a minute. So we're getting truck nuts. Great. There's a preview of the updates leading up to our anniversary. Sword Oratorio will be implemented in the main story and the update schedule for 626. So in a week's time, we'll be getting Sword Oratorio, which is really nice. The character who has yet to appear in DanChro will be added as a playable character as well. Which one is yet to appear? There's multiples that have yet to appear. I don't know who they're talking about. There's multiple units that they haven't implemented yet, so we'll see. The Minotaur, which was well received in the Argonaut Day campaign held in May, will be added to the United Final Battle. Oh, nice. New battle items will also be introduced along with it, so be sure you get them, blah, blah, blah. Battle AI improvements. Thank you. Thank you. I was just griping about the battle AI the other day. There have also been some positive... so this continuation of AI improvement carries out on 5.15 and 6.12. Despite implementing AI settings in the setup, there were some inconveniences that will be primarily focused on improving them, obviously. We plan to specifically improve the AI to consider characteristics of the reserve character, special move, using auto. So in other words, they're going to make them more tactically intelligent, which is really nice. There's been some positive feedback regarding the AI improvements from social media platforms. We believe that the improved direction has been well received. There's also been some positive feedback regarding AI improvements from social media platforms. Blah, blah. Okay. They typed it twice. That is what it is. Uncharted Battlefield Reset function. This function allows you to reset the setup records for Uncharted Battlefield all at once. While you can still adjust the setup for each stage individually as before, the function is designed for when you want to reset them all at once. I feel like that was a bad translation. I think that was more coherent in Japanese. We will continue to consider improvements to make Uncharted Battlefield more enjoyable and user-friendly. Also mentioned above, we have plans for the implementation of the beta version of the new content. So when it comes to Uncharted Battlefield, my biggest argument is it's really hard to tell which rounds in which you used units. And if they really want to implement something better, when we're staging up new units, it'd be really nice to see who did you use where and when. So if you need to go reset them, you can reset them pretty quickly. Following matter discussed in the previous Director's Letter 2, we are implementing measures sequentially so that operation can be improved. There's significant graphics and related modifications made to the recent 6.12 update to stabilize performance. I have noticed that on my phone. My phone is older, and so it gets hot. It suffers a bit, but it has been better. We understand the improvements may not have fully met everyone's expectations yet. Improvements are improvements. So long as we're not stepping backwards, I'm good with that. Thank you for reading so far. The event story plan, blah, 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 blah. The largest volume in DanChro history, i.e. Sword Oratoria. The team is working to develop both the story and the game so we can celebrate the first anniversary together. Oh, okay. So, once again, sounds to me like they watched what DanMemo did and they went, we could do something similar. I sincerely hope they don't jump 2 feet into the old, 3-month-long, insane saga. But if I'm reading between the lines here, and I know Omori has actually been, a little more hands-on with this project than initially planned. So hopefully we get a one-off story, or at least maybe a reimplementation of the Argonaut story or something like that. Either way, I'd be really happy with that. So good stuff coming for the anniversary. I don't know about you guys. I've been thinking about the anniversary lately. I'm pretty hyped for it. I can't wait to see what happens. But we will have to cross that bridge here in a little bit. For now, make sure you guys like, comment, and share, and I'll be back with more DanChro coming up here for you really soon. Oh, and one other thing I did forget to mention. There's a login bonus right now, so make sure you guys log in because we are getting a scene card. Let me go down here and grab it real quick. This scene card is obtainable just by logging in. Once you max it out, which it looks like you'll be able to do that free to play, possessions the water when in battle. 32% increased HP recovery to your unit. Activate when the adventurer possesses the water attribute when in battle. 20% magic increase to your unit. This is going to be a great unit for that water Leafia. So I am stoked. to see that unit get another buff. So, yeah. Make sure you guys log in every day. Grab these free scene cards. No reason not to. Absolutely stoked so far. We'll see how this plays out. We'll test her out once they're all done. Now, like, comment, and share, and I'll catch you guys on the next DanChro video.